this is what we've come over and over again in the psychological literature. We find out that human personality is constructed around these 6 dimensions. Not 13 dimensions, not 27 dimensions, not 114 dimensions. There's 17,000 words in the English language that describe these 6 concepts. Okay? So through a mathematical technique known as factor analysis, different investigators since the 1960s kept coming up with exactly the same 6 dimensions, which tells you these are the root dimensions that human beings differ on each other. That will also tell you that there's probably deep, important biological variables here that are critical for gene survival, or it wouldn't have come up this way. Okay? So it is probably the case. Incidentally, every single one of them is a bell curve.
Is what?
Is a bell curve. They are distributed beautifully like a bell curve. So this tells you that what there is that there's a species prototype down the middle of the bell curve, and then there's variations around prototype. Okay, so it's going to turn out that, for example, the average human being is an average amount of agreeableness, and you might say, well, should they be really agreeable? The answer is no, because if you're really agreeable, you're going to get exploited. Hey, why can't you stay and help me for something? I got something that I really need help with for the next 3 days. Just cancel everything else that you're doing and help me paint my garage. Okay? You don't want to be too agreeable. You want to be sufficiently agreeable that you can compete for friends. Okay? You're too agreeable after that, you're starting to get exploited. Turns out that when people are friend deficient, they come into new territories, new habitats, and they don't have connections. What do? They get agreeable. Okay? They dynamically move themselves to be more agreeable so that they can get accepted into a pack, so that they can get some insurance, and then they can start to readjust. You see what I'm saying? See how this would work? So this is what human beings are doing. Human beings are displaying physical and mental characteristics. They do that throughout the animal kingdom. You're going to see characteristics like dancing, singing, athletic contests. You're going to also see beauty, and you're going to see artwork. Those are the classic things that you'll see through the animal kingdom as animals use these devices to display their gene quality, i.e. their mutation modes. Okay? So also another thing that they do is they display and take territory. Okay? So let's see if this looks like human nature. Do people dance? And do they care about how sexy people are when they dance? They absolutely do. Both males and females are experts at watching the opposite sex and its movements, and that they detect differences between individuals as to how sexy they are, and that comes up in every rating. And it's pretty damn subtle, too. And not only that, you can show it, and people have very strong preferences. If you put them in the dark, and you put lights on all their joints, so that you put it all on a blackout screen, and then you have people move around, they'll say, that one's more attractive than that one. Can't even see what they look like, okay? And that will translate